can I say, guys? Stuff happens, and when I'm driving, stuff happens all the time. I had a total failure with what I was trying to do was whip that ended up going into a flip, and I didn't mean to. I just over rotated. That ended up being a bad landing, and as you can see, resulted in a broken A-arm. So what I'm going to do is something we do on a lot of cars, is we're going to go over and put on the RPM version of the arms. They're super durable. They do give you a little bit more, one more option as far as where you can place the shocks if you want to change that up. But yeah, these are super durable, and we're going to get them on here for you guys. So again, pretty easy, 8mm wrench. Take these off, just a real easy switch over. That's one cool thing about this truck, is how easy it is to work on. Got my CCxRC mat, I love this thing. Got my drill bits. We're going to take this out, which will allow us to push the pin through to separate this arm from the C-hub carriers here. And then we're just going to take off the shock, and then we'll also have to take off this, which we're going to do for both of them anyway. So that'll be pretty easy to do. All of this is real simple work, and we'll be done with it very quickly. So this arm is ready. Let's just do both of them at the same time. Switch over to the other arm, and we'll see how quickly we can actually do this. So with my talking, we're already a minute 42 in. That's including the intro. So these off. Got a couple of screws here we're going to do. 1, 2. Comes off with the shock. Over here. So we got to pop this pin out. Just using a small wrench piece that pops that out, and we grab on and pull it out. Like so. Now we're ready to do that one in just a minute. What I'm going to go ahead and do is we'll do the front at once, and then we'll do the back. So we're going to flip it over, and there's 2 screws that we're going to have to pull out of here. These use a little bit larger size, 2.5mm bit. So we're going to start with this, and this front one here. Don't do what I just did. You should usually get out all that dirt in there so you don't strip these out. So we're going to lift up on this. We're just going to pop that out. Allows you to flip this forward, take off this little spacer, and we'll be able to pull out the pins. So we'll start with one here, like so. Pull out our broken arm, and we're going to get our front A-arms here. Doesn't look like it matters which one goes where. Just have to know that our shocks come this way. So we're going to put it in there. Drive our pin right back on through here, like so. And almost 4 minutes in, we should have one of the first ones in place. Bit of a tight fit there on that. Feels like, there it goes. Might need a little help hammering it in there. There it went. That first one is done. Slide over, pull the other one out. We're going to keep it because it's still a good arm. If we have a breakage, we'll still be able to use it. And we'll find the other arm. Slide it into place. So, and this whole job should take less than 20 minutes to do, probably about 15 if you're working quick at it. Now the hardest part seems like it's going to be finding where that goes in. Maybe we just need a little bit of coaxing again. Why won't you go in there? There we go. Hammering it in is the way to do it. So I just slid that metal piece down. That's just got to go back in place over those pins. And then push this back in like so. And the long screw goes in the front. We're still on our 2.5, so we're just doing everything in reverse order. And then this one. So we'll be able to now assemble this like so. Drive this small pin through. Yeah.
Photobomb!
And Anthony just came up and snuck up in here photobombing. So we're just going to kind of try and... Just need to bring a hammer up here apparently. Using my screwdriver. Which isn't working very well. Hey, can you grab me a hammer, dude? Out of the garage? Mr. Photobomber. There it went, finally. Work that one in. Beautiful. Switch back to our 2mm. Here. Put in the little grub, the little screw, the short screw. Not a grub screw. But it just holds that pin in place. Shocks. I'm going to go back to the spacing that was original. That's the rear one. So that's this first one. That's what we're going to do. We may try it further out though. See if it makes it any softer. Alright, do that last part by hand. Ant-Man is getting me my hammer. We're going to try and tap-a-roo these in there. That is a much bigger hammer than we needed.
Oh, that's so sad.
It's a big mallet. There it is. And it's in. Way overkill. Mucho overkill. But that worked. How's your building going down there, buddy, with your Axis and Allies?
Good.
Yes. Alright, so that was about 9 minutes. For the front ones, would have been easier and faster if we weren't fumbling with those pins. Now that's because those are aftermarket. When I did the rear one that I fixed, that was way easier to line up. I am going to put a dab of Loctite on these because they are a specialized wheel hex, and if I lose it, I don't have any more to replace these out in the field, which would be a bummer. Because this truck, I have the feeling, is going to be a go-to basher for me. I like it that much. The control is amazing. We're going to put these on there, and RPM arms toughen things up like crazy. So if that is the one weak point, or there's just weak plastics in here, bad batch of plastics, this should hopefully take care of that. So that's good news. So that does increase the price to getting into it from, at the moment, being a $400 truck. If you get these for it right away with it, knowing that eventually you're going to break something and you just want to have a spare, it's about $30 for the set with tax and everything. So it's a little bit more than the stock ones. I will swap out the rears. That is it, guys. So let us know in the comments below if you've switched over to RPM arms on your vehicles. What do you think of them? Have you noticed a difference between them and stock plastics? I tend to think that they've got a really good plastic compound that they use for their parts, and so that's why I do go back to them time and time again with my bashers to get RPM arms. So That's what we now have on this beast. Right here, RPM'd out. Hopefully that'll be super durable and last for a long time. Like, comment, subscribe, guys. Let us know what you think. Of course, we really do care about what you are thinking about things, and we hope to see you guys next time. Have fun RCing.